2 years ago, Dewey Bozzella was released from prison after his 26-year incarceration for a murder he did not commit. On October 28, 2009, in the presence of television cameras and photographers, Mr. Bozzella's shackles were removed in a courtroom, and he walked out of the courtroom a free man for the first time in more than a quarter century. What began as a pro bono case, a case for our firm in 2007, has developed into an extraordinarily strong and lasting relationship, a client relationship, a friendship relationship between Mr. Bozzella and his family and our firm. Mr. Bozzella's WilmerHale team seated at this table, Shauna Friedman, Ross Furstenbaum, and Peter McDonald, took a leading role in the firm's 2-year investigation that uncovered 4 pieces of exculpatory evidence, all more than 30 years old, all which had never been disclosed by the prosecution to Mr. Bozzella's attorney. The discovery of this evidence led directly to Mr. Bozzella's release and to his freedom. In July of this year, Mr. Bozzella received the Arthur Ashe Courage Award, joining past recipients such as Muhammad Ali, Billie Jean King, and Nelson Mandela at ESPN's 2011 ESPY Awards. For those of you who don't know, the Arthur Ashe Award honors an individual who exemplifies courage in life off the sports field and on the sports field. Before he was wrongfully convicted, Mr. Bozzella was a talented boxer, and in prison, boxing became an important outlet for him. After becoming involved in the prison boxing system, Mr. Bozzella was named champion of the Sing Sing Correctional Facility and was so talented that the prison once brought in a Golden Gloves champion to fight him. Of course, as he did in everything in his life, Mr. Bozzella held his own. Boxing also helped him focus on achieving a number of other milestones, notwithstanding his incarceration. He received his bachelor's degree while in prison. He received his master's degree while in prison. He married his wife, Trina, who is right down here for me today, who has stood by his side for 16 years. And Dewey and Trina are here with their daughter, Diamond Bell, tonight. One of my favorite quotes is Ernest Hemingway's, "Courage is grace under pressure." Dewey Bozzella is a personification of that phrase. Throughout his incarceration, Mr. Bozzella maintained his innocence, his belief in his innocence, the fact of his innocence, even when he was offered plea bargains that would have allowed him to walk out of prison immediately. On every occasion, he refused to confess to a crime he had not committed. After 26 years, his courage, his belief in himself, his family's belief in him was rewarded with freedom. On October 15th of this year, Mr. Bozzella fought and won his first and his last professional fight. Now, I'm told that when the final bell rang, Dewey landed one last punch. He was asked why he kept punching until the end, and he said, "I just wasn't sure I could trust those judges." Right. Dewey Bozzella is truly a face of pro bono, the face of a pro bono client. But more importantly, he is the face of courage in the face of the most extreme and challenging circumstances. He is a true hero. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Dewey Bozzella.